Hello, once again, YouTube. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading this. This is a showcase that happened today as of streaming this. It is the Dreamhaven Showcase presented by the Game Awards' own Jeff Keighley. Um, I'm not sure I know what Dreamhaven is. I feel like I should, but the fact that Jeff Keighley is involved in this makes me feel like I should be watching this. I think they're showcasing. It says tune in on Tuesday for the special event hosted by Jeff Keighley and Dreamhaven founder and CEO Mike Morheim to discover what's new from Dreamhaven, including trailers, announcements, and a worldwide game reveal. So there might be exciting stuff here. This is only 24 minutes long. I just did a reaction to the Humble Games Showcase. So by the time you're watching this, if I have it up on YouTube, the Humble Games Showcase should be available, as well as a bunch of other showcases that I've recently done, all available on this channel if you want to go check it out. Um, there is a Pokemon Direct happening April 2nd. I will be live reacting to that on our podcast channel, which is Spawn Trap. Links to everything on the bottom of the screen there. So I'll be doing that. There's a rumor that there's going to be another Nintendo Direct, which I'm assuming is going to be like an indies thing, or most likely Nintendo being like, here's the last wave of Switch games that you can look forward to before we focus all of our time on the Switch 2. So I think that if something were happening on Thursday, I think that's what it would be. So if something happens, I might react to it. It's probably going to be on this channel, but it might be on the Spawn Trap channel. So just look out for both, just in case. But if I'm live streaming, it's going to be exclusive on Twitch unless it's for Spawn Trap. So make sure to follow accordingly and turn on whatever notifications you need to turn on. That said, let's see what this is about, because I have no idea. Like a DreamWorks logo. looks just like
Hey everybody,
DreamWorks
it's
thing.
Jeff Keighley and welcome to the Dreamhaven Showcase. Now what you just saw was a quick glimpse at 4 games that we're going to show you in the showcase today.
4 games,
These are
okay.
all titles from Dreamhaven, a new publisher and developer that was founded in 2020. And this is something new for us. The Game
Cool.
Awards is teaming up with Dreamhaven to give you a look at all these incredible new titles, including the global reveal of the new game from Moonshot Games, which is part of Dreamhaven, and it's a very exciting game. I've been waiting to show you for a while. That's coming up in a little bit. Now, even if you aren't familiar with the Dreamhaven name, I am sure you are familiar with some of the people behind the company. And joining me now is the co-founder of Dreamhaven, who's also, of course, the co-founder and former CEO of Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Mike, good to see you.
Hi, Jeff. Great to be here with you.
Let me ask you, why did you want to start Dreamhaven in the first place?
Well, when I left Blizzard,
This is interesting.
I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And so my wife, Amy, and I spent a bunch of time just talking to people and brainstorming ideas. And we got to talking with a lot of folks that we loved working with in the past. They were also thinking about what they wanted to do next. And the idea of what if we joined forces to try to create something really special, a place where game developers and creators could focus on making things that were really passionate and excited to make, an environment where people could do their best work, and really a goal of trying to create games that brought people together in positive ways and really just support them in doing their best work.
You mentioned internal teams, so people are probably wondering, like, well, how big is this company? What's the is it a full-scale publisher, developer? Like, what can you tell us about the size and scope of Dreamhaven?
Yeah, so we have 2 internal teams, Moonshot Games and Secret Door. We also are building a central team that will help publish these games and bring them to players around the world.
Expand too large in the industry as it is right now.
Relationships with a number of independent developers, and we provide them
brand new studio. We're starting up another thing.
Have
like,
actually grown to be even deeper. Where
relax,
Dreamhaven
slow
will
down.
end up being the publisher of those games.
Please.
All right, well, let's get into some of the games and show people some gameplay.
Awesome.
First up is Sunderfolk. It is a board game-inspired RPG that you can play solo or with friends. It's kind of a whole new genre for games, and it sounds like the perfect couch co-op game.
Lots of us at Dreamhaven, and especially Secret Door, love board games and tabletop RPGs. Some of us have been playing them for decades with our friends, and now we're getting to introduce the magic to our families. The team at Secret Door wanted to come up with a way to capture the magic of game night while also seeing if they could do some things to make it more accessible to more people.
All right, so you are digitizing the experience in a lot of ways, but maintaining some of the magic of that in-person experience.
They got Matt Mercer on the
It's just such a great
promotion.
environment.
Sunderfolk really is a love letter to the genre, just with a twist. The team took the approach of putting the game board on a shared screen, TV or monitor, and putting your character's
Smart.
actions and sheet, or in this case,
phone?
cards and abilities, and even the rules of the game on a mobile device.
It is really
That's
cool
smart.
That two-screen experience.
It's fucking
Let's take a look
mixing-
at how it all comes together.
Mixing like board games with the gameplay of fucking
Deep below
Jackbox.
ground, in the dark and fathomless Sunderland.
That just makes
Hope
sense.
persists in the animal village of Arden, your home. For many seasons, the Life Tree has protected Arden. But all is not well in the Sunderlands. The Sunderfolk
party,
of your
okay.
village look to you, the guardians of this town, for aid. Carry the seed of hope
Cool.
close, and forge ahead into darkness in search of answers.
I don't know if I know anybody who's into this shit to play along with me though. If there's online play somehow,
Heroes, I am afraid
Which
the
I-
ogres were just the
I feel like
beginning.
there could be.
You know what they say? A monster a day keeps the
Because if it works like Jackbox, you can easily remote play this.
The corruption is so powerful. So Arden has protected. Disappointing.
Okay.
You will test your resolve, face unfathomable threats, find camaraderie, and employ impeccable strategy. But your adventure's just getting started.
Okay, so for the
And
type
like
of
any good
gameplay it
adventure,
is,
this one is best shared.
fuck yeah. PS5, Steam, Xbox, Switch. That might be one
Not
to
only is
consider on
Sunderfolk coming
Switch.
out on April
but-
23rd, you also have a first look demo that is available
Awesome.
on GeForce Now today.
That's right. The demo includes all of Sunderfolk's playable characters and game features, as
Oh.
well as the first few missions.
Okay, great. Well, I'm looking forward to checking that out. And now we're going to move on to another game we actually announced.
Maybe
last
I
year
might
at
do a
Gamescom.
demo
Now,
for
I know
that
people didn't know it was
with
tied to
like my
Dreamhaven
brother or
at the
something
time,
and be like,
and we are
just to
talking, of
test it
course,
out.
about Linked Banner of the Spark.
Yep.
Oh, I know
we're
about this one
publishing
too.
Linked Banner of the Spark from a fantastic indie developer called FuzzyBot.
For those of you that aren't familiar with Linked, it is probably the most charming.
This was at the
robot
Game Awards, I
apocalypse
think.
game out there. It's a lighthearted action game, but it also has town building elements in it. It's chaotic and cozy in all the right ways.
Linked has a small and devoted community, and FuzzyBot has been adding a ton of new content over the last few months, and they're still planning on more.
Check out this latest video for Linked that shows off the world and gameplay.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is your arm that dog? Oh. Linked Banner of the Spark. The Xbox, PS5, and what?
That was Linked, and I am very excited to build my Fish and Bot Friend collection as soon as it's out.
Well, you'll be able to play on consoles soon, and for our Steam Early Access players, you can enjoy the brand new content patch today.
All right, well, we've covered a lot of great stuff today, and the reveal of the Moonshot game is coming up in just a minute. But before then, we have one more game to cover. And I hear this is a game that you actually heard about from players in the StarCraft community. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, one of my friends recommended that I check out this small indie game that launched last September. And after trying the game, I just fell in love with it. And through a stroke of luck, we had the chance to become their publisher. And well, it probably won't surprise you why we love it so much.
All right, well, let's take a look at the trailer for Mechabellum.
Bellum. RTS game. Okay. I wish I could stop yawning. It's just that I don't have any other time to react to this, and no sleep. Boom. Oh shit! I'm not an RTS guy, so.
Mechabellum is a turn-based auto battler, and it still has some.
Oh, it's one of those auto battlers.
That's
Okay.
right. I think that it scratches the RTS itch without the high APM requirement, which is why I love it so much. And the developer Game River has been constantly updating it. We not only fell in love with Mechabellum, but also the team and its community, and are super excited about being part of it.
And since it's on Steam now, I guess, right? Because it came out in September, so people can pick it up today if they want to check it out.
Absolutely. You can pick up the base game or the premium edition, which launches today. And those who want to try before they buy can participate in the free play weekend that is starting on April 4th.
All right, well, we've seen 3 games today, but we
that
do
in
have
mind.
one more for everyone, and this is something
Gotta
really
make the
special, a
videos.
global reveal. Last summer, I got to come down here and do a play test of this title. We really wanted to show it at the Game Awards, but it wasn't quite ready.
Oh.
Mike, this is the first title for
Oh.
Moonshot Games.
Yes, and as much as I would love to tell you about the game, I think it's best if you hear from the Moonshot team.
Hi, I'm Jason Chase, studio head at Moonshot.
And I'm Dustin Browder, game director at Moonshot. Now, imagine a dangerous place at the edge of the galaxy, outside the law, called the Typhon Reach. It's
Right.
like a cosmic scale Bermuda Triangle with cosmic storms, quantum meteors, and treacherous monsters, all guarding the most prized objects in the universe, the ancient artifacts of the primes.
Got it.
And this is where you come in. We need you to assemble your crew, choose your starship, and risk it all in a chaotic adventure.
It's
where the
Starfield,
only
isn't it?
is the one you make up as you go.
The
Let's
Starfield
see what
clone.
lies in the most dangerous corner of the galaxy.
Never mind. Well, it's so. Still could be.
Welcome to the Reach, a vast realm of discovery and brutal explosions. But hey, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Dive into the reach.
Now you're gonna.
Sorry,
need
excuse me.
a team.
Time to break something.
I was gonna do another showcase after this, but I don't think I got it in me. I'm sorry.
Quality upgrade. Keep her flying.
Maybe on
and you'll
Thursday
find
after
wonders
Assassin's Creed.
beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh yeah.
Wildgate open.
Or the other crews will blast you and take your loot. That's a distinct possibility.
The artifact is getting away.
So get ready.
Blast 'em!
When your airtight plan goes out the airlock,
Into the fray.
improvise. Use your turrets.
Stealing their stuff.
Hell, use their turrets. Traps, trap beams, big red buttons.
Overloaded their reactor.
Because the Reach gives,
Resources in. Coming in hot.
and the Reach takes.
Damage! Major damage!
Can't promise fame and fortune here,
It's kind of like a pirate or space pirate simulator.
or that you'll even make it back.
Get to the gate. Go, 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 go.
But I can promise this.
That's my artifact.
It's gonna be one hell of a story.
Interesting. Don't know if that's for me, but cool. But Sunderfolk. That's what I want to know more about.
Wildgate is a crew-based shooter that takes place in the far reaches of space, where 20 players across 5 ships face off to secure the valuable artifact and escape.
Or you can choose violence and opt for an elimination win, working
let's choose
together
violence.
with your fellow
That's not true.
prospectors to destroy every other rival crew in the Reach through ship versus ship combat.
And even if combat isn't your thing, there's tons to do and discover, as you and your crew will need to scout out and claim resources, as well as your path out of the Reach through a nearby Wildgate.
With the other 4 ships all trying to do the same, you can expect to face some pretty intense matches. And space crimes. Lots of space crimes. The Reach is ever changing, and the map layout for each game is procedurally generated, so no 2 games will play the same.
Over the last year, we've had the privilege to host some small tests behind closed doors, and we're now ready to kick off our very first public playtest in the next few weeks. Sign up on our website for a chance to join us.
Thanks so much for watching. But before we go, let's take an even deeper look into the Reach.
Okay. Into the
I want
Reach.
to tell you about a place called the Typhon Reach. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's where legends are made. Legends like the Gamma Gang.
Gamma Gang. Bunch of Hulks
They
running
do a
around.
Smash and grab on the artifact like nobody's ever seen. But first, let's back up. How'd they even make it this far? When you're in the Reach, you're after one thing. The artifact. The most valuable object in the known universe. And if you're brave or
I'm still
stupid
sitting in the
enough
chair.
to
I
go
would
after
admit
it, you won't be
how many
alone.
jokes.
Be the first crew to find it, snatch it, and pass through the Wildgate, or be the last crew left standing.
I feel like it's kind
It all
of
starts
like feels
with your ship.
like
Whether
it
you're
could be
mining asteroids,
Sea of
scanning
Thieves
for
in
loot,
space.
or battling borders, the right ship isn't just a choice. It's your edge in the fight to stay alive. You could go big with the Bastion, packed full of gadgets and guns, but they'll see you coming a light year away. Or go small with a hunter. Just don't get caught, cause those shields will not last. Remember, your ship is your lifeline. You lose your ride, it's mission over. Your crew,
Right.
on the other hand, can handle whatever the Reach throws at them. Armed with the right weapons, tools, and special skills. It's all hands on deck. That's one thing the Gamma Gang understood. It's not about sticking to one job. It's about supporting your crew.
Okay.
Mining for resources, keeping the engines running,
Yeah.
putting out fires. Every
I don't know. It
crew
might be
member counts.
interested, or it
So
might
when
be
things start to
interesting,
heat
but
up,
I don't know
it's
if
either you or them.
I don't know if like
The
I'll
Reach is a living, breathing
be
death
super
trap.
into this. So
Cosmic storms, Reach leeches, lava
Reach leech-
asteroids, and
wait.
space mines. To get a
Reach
handle on what's
leeches.
out there, you're gonna need
Say
to
that
scout
10
out.
times fast.
Probe's
Reach
your best
leeches.
bet to map the area, locate hazards, supplies, and hidden treasures. It's also how the Gamma Gang stayed one step ahead of the other crews. Fuel and ice. Without them, the job gets a lot tougher. If your reactor overheats, you'd better have ice on hand to cool it down. And fuel gives your ship the extra boost it needs for a quick getaway. Running out
Right.
won't leave you stranded, but trust me, without it, you're as good as Reach dust. If you want to pull this off, you'll need the best loot you can find.
Okay.
All over the Reach are lost caches of cutting-edge ship upgrades, powerful weapons, and gear that gives you the upper hand. But do not get cocky. The better
Okay.
the goods,
Don't get
the tougher
cocky,
they'll
kid.
be to grab. This place is teeming with vicious little surprises. Grab what you can and make it quick, because those other prospectors could crash the party at any moment. Which reminds me, watch your back, because those rival squads will try to board your ship. Keep your guns loaded, your multi-tools ready to repair.
It does
Look at
kind of feel
everything
like
you can to
CSD's
sabotage.
mid-space
Don't let
situation.
'em. Now, back to the big score. The artifact. You never know where it'll pop up, or what kinds of hell you'll have to go through to get it. Many prospectors went in that day, but only the Gamma Gang came out. But it wasn't over yet. They made a mad dash for the Wild Gate, and the other crews were hot on their tail. Which brings us back to here. Now, the Gamma Gang did make it to the Wild Gate, but I never said they made it through. They had the guns, the fuel, the upgrades. Their plan was perfect. Or so they thought. Because there was one thing they didn't expect. Me.
The saboteur.
That's the Reach, kid. I didn't play fair. And you don't have to either. Because out here, the only plan that counts is the one you make up on the fly.
Okay.
I hope all you guys are excited as I am about Wildgate. I cannot wait to jump in more.
More excited about Thunderfolk, to be honest.
Space crimes, Mike.
You and me both. The Moonshot team puts so much care into making sure the world isn't just fun to explore, but that the matches are challenging and in most cases, unpredictably hilarious.
Well, I cannot wait, as I said, for more people to go. And this is really a game you have to play to really get all the excitement inside of it. All right, well, that kind of wraps up the show, but let's recap what we've talked about so far. The Thunderfolk demo is on GeForce Now right now. Mechabellum launches a premium edition today and a free play weekend next month.
Oh, the
Link
Thunderfolk demo is on GeForce Now?
And you can sign up for Wildgate's community preview playtests. It's really a more the merrier kind of game, so encourage your friends to sign up too.
And what I love about all the games, Mike, is that you're showing real gameplay on them. I know you had to wait. We had to wait a while to see them, but it's been worth it. And it's clear that Dreamhaven is kind of not making just one kind of game, a whole bunch of different experiences.
Make it all of the games.
United by the idea of kind of playing together with friends and family.
I couldn't agree more. We're so grateful for your support, Jeff, and for everyone who's followed our journey so far.
Absolutely. I'm excited. This is only chapter 1 for Dreamhaven, and we can't wait to hear more.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all online.
See you later.
All right. That was unexpected. So I didn't realize that was a thing, but that was interesting look at this new studio and games and everything. Well, that looks like it could be fun as like a multiplayer thing. I don't think that's kind of my kind of game. I fell off on similar games like this. Linked, kind of the same situation. I mean, it looks kind of fun. Maybe Linked is good. This is the one I'm most interested in. So a game board on TV, play Jackbox style with your phones. That's like a digital tabletop RPG. That seems like it'd be fun. And I'm not an RTS guy, so this wasn't for me. Alright. The plan was to watch another showcase, but it's longer than the 2 that I watched combined, so... And I think just because of my energy and other shit I gotta do, and knowing that I'm probably just gonna pass out at some point tonight, that maybe I shouldn't just do another one. So maybe I'll either save it, or it sounds like we might have a Nintendo. We could have a Nintendo Direct on Thursday in addition to the Switch 2 one. So yeah, we might have to move on to the next thing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight then. So I'll be back Thursday morning streaming Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or maybe reacting to a surprise Nintendo Direct. Who knows? Who's to say anymore? If you want to see these streams happen live, go follow the other YouTube channel at Till Plays Live or on Twitch. Make sure you turn on notifications. Go follow the podcast channel, because we should have a new podcast up soon, or by the time you're watching this. And we'll have a live reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2 showcase, which I think myself, Lumi, and maybe Court, if she wakes up early enough, will be will be available to watch that on the morning of April 2nd. So look forward to that. All the links for everything I'm talking about are on the bottom of the screen. Also have a new cover song available too if you want to watch that. And go follow the Free Games channel that I mentioned at some point at Free Video Games on YouTube. I tell you about the free games that you can play every weekend. I believe there was a trial test that they mentioned for something on this showcase or the previous showcase. So I will be mentioning that if I'm able to see it when researching and remember on those videos there. So definitely a valuable resource if you're looking for free games to play, which is very often. It's literally every week. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're looking forward to any of these games from Dreamhaven in the comments down below. And hopefully I could see you next time at a live stream. Good. Have a good one. Can't even talk anymore because I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys.